The government has been facing much criticism regarding its management of crime in the country, and Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley admitted it has been challenging. He was speaking at last night's conversation with the Prime Minister in San Fernando, where he shared a few insights into how the government is dealing with the most troubling issue in Trinidad and Tobago.
With daily increases in murders and violent crimes, Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley is questioning what is triggering the upsurge.
It makes you wonder who produced all these murderers, who every night there are 2 or 3 people to be murdered in the daytime, in the evening, in the morning. People are being murdered in our country by a small number of people. They are not the average person in Trinidad and Tobago. They're threatening every single one of us.
He admitted that the task of reducing crime has not been easy and that it has been putting a strain on every arm of the government. However, Dr. Rowley noted that his government is not afraid to make tough decisions when necessary, particularly the recent decision to send the Director of Strategic Services Agency, SSA, on administrative leave.
I know many of you don't know why. I couldn't tell you everything that we know, but we have to act on everything we know, and we trust that it will work out well. We have confidence that it will. Your government is not an irresponsible government. You don't see us doing this every day. You see us doing it when it is required.
In the meantime, Dr. Rowley raised concerns about how the judiciary sometimes handles crime. While he was careful not to attack judges and magistrates, the Prime Minister stated that criminals are happier going through the court system than being on the streets.
Because sometimes one gets the impression that the care and attention of the rights of the criminal supersedes the trauma of the victim.
He also blamed the opposition for failing to support bills which would prevent murderers and other perpetrators of violence from being granted bail. Additionally, Dr. Rowley condemned opposition leader Kamala Persad-Bissessar for failing to meet with him and a team on crime, instead choosing to meet with the former Prime Minister of St. Lucia, Alan Chastanet.
As if St. Lucia, who had Chastanet in their government to run their country, threw him out of office unceremoniously, but in Trinidad to try to tell us how to run Trinidad. No thanks, Tropical Trump.
Chastanet was a speaker at the UNC's most recent crime talks, where he suggested that opposition leaders of the Caribbean form an alliance to address crime in the region. Dr. Rowley dismissed the idea and stated that his government would continue working locally and with CARICOM to address crime. Candice Jackson, Tobago Updates, Television News.